It's 2019. All new flagship smartphones are coming out. Here we got a Xiaomi Mi 9, one of the first flagship that released this year by a Chinese company. It comes with some of the latest technology like the new Snapdragon chipset, triple camera, and under-display fingerprint reader. This is our review of the Xiaomi Mi 9. Xiaomi Mi 9 designed with Gorilla Glass 6 on the front. At the back we got a Gorilla Glass 5. On the left side of Xiaomi Mi 9 we got a dual SIM slot, Mi AI button. To the right we got volume button and a power button. On the top we got one microphone and the return bed of I/O blaster. At the bottom we got the speaker grill, USB-C port and the microphone. And at the back we got a triple camera setup with an LED flash. The front of the display are protected by the Gorilla Glass 6 for better protection. At the back we got Gorilla Glass 5. The back is curved with stylish color-changing illusion when you rotate it to different angles. Here we got violet color. It is a Chinese version. The difference between Chinese and the global version are limited to 6 GB of RAM and only available in black color, but it got Google service pre-installed, where the Chinese version get up to 8 GB of RAM, but there is no Google service pre-installed with some Chinese bloatware which show Chinese character even be select the English as the default interface language. And there are also some apps which work only if we live in China. From the Chinese version, there are also a 12 GB version where it's available on an Explorer edition. The aluminum frame wraps around the device, make it look like a premium device with a weight of 173 grams. The screen of the Xiaomi Mi 9 is 6.4 inch with Super AMOLED screen of the 1080p resolution with the aspect ratio of 19.5 to 9. There is a notch cut out for the front-facing camera, but this year the notch is smaller with a water drop shape. Unlike the Mi 8 last year, it got a big notch. So this year we lost the 3D infrared sensor for face unlock. So Mi 9 only got a 2D face unlock. With 1080p screen resolution, the content looks good on the display, sharp and crisp with deep black of the Super AMOLED screen. With the maximum brightness around 440 nits, and the auto mode it could reach up to 1220 nits. It also supports always on display, so you can show time notification when the phone is lit. There are also dark mode which are available for saving power on this AMOLED screen, or the UI are turning into dark for the system wide. Mi 9 got the under the display optical fingerprint reader, which is something new this year. You can easily unlock your device. I found sometimes it's required 2 to 3 times to unlock properly. You can also set up the face unlock to use the front camera to unlock, but it is not as secure as the 3D face unlock and it does not work properly in the dark. There is no official IP rating for the Mi 9, so you should be careful with playing around the water near the Mi 9. This device supports dual SIM, but there is no memory expansion slot, so you have only the option for 64 GB or 128 GB for you to choose. Mi 9 only got one single bottom speaker, which is disappointing for the 2019 flagship, where most of other companies got a dual speaker setup, which add the earpiece as another speaker. The loudness is very good. There is also no 3.5mm headphone jack, but there is a USB-C to 3.5mm adapter included in the box. The audio quality is good. The loudness is around average. Xiaomi Mi 9 user interface is the custom MIUI 10 with the Android 9 Pie. There are some features a little bit different from the stock Android, and the user interface is a lot different. There is no app drawer, so everything was placed on the home screen, just similar to the iOS. Swipe to the left, there is also an app wall, which allows to access all the combination of the common app like the Note, the News, and some weather information. So this year we got the I/O blaster built-in, which is rare this day on the flagship device. So you can use it to remove your home appliance like the aircon, TV, or top box. There is an AI button which allows you to launch Google Assistant on the global version, but this is a China version, so it's launched Mi AI instead. So everything are showing in Chinese. Probably some of the international user may not understand, but you can also customize it double tap or long tap gesture to launch custom apps. Xiaomi Mi 9 is one of the very first Snapdragon 855 built on a 7nm chipset together with 6GB of RAM on the global version and up to 8GB on the China version. So performance is smooth. Even high graphic intensive games are smoothly enjoyed with great visual quality. The battery of the Mi 9 is great with only 3,300 mAh. It also supports Quick Charge 4 Plus up to 27 watts charging, but it does not include in the box. In the box, it includes only the 18 watts charger, so you can charge it from 0 to 45% in 30 minutes. So you need to purchase the 27 watt charger separately, which can charge your phone from 0 to 75% in 30 minutes. This phone also supports 20 watt fast wireless charging. It can charge your phone from 0 to 35% in half an hour. The Mi 9 introducing the triple camera setup, which is the first time for the Xiaomi smartphone. The main camera are the 48 megapixel with f1.8. There also the ultra wide lens is the 16 megapixel with f2.2, and as well as the telephoto with 12 megapixel with f1.2 as well, which got the ability of 2x optical zoom. So none of these camera lens got OIS, so it's a little disappointing for the flagship camera. There's also an LED flash. The default camera mode is 12 megapixel, which is combined 4 pixels from the 48 mega sensor into 1 pixel. If you want to use the 48 megapixel, you have to switch to 48 megapixel mode. But the quality coming out is a little bit soft and noisy. In daylight, 12 mega shooting is very good from the main camera. Got very good detail, great dynamic range. The 2x optical zoom from the telephoto is nice. The noise is low. Dynamic range is still great. The 16 megapixel from the ultra wide angle is also good. You can see a wider angle or used for group shot. Level of detail is a bit lower. The color and dynamic range is still good. There is also a distortion correction built in, so you won't see any distortion in this ultra wide shooting. The portrait mode is use telephoto lens by default, but you can use the slider to adjust the amount of blur you want. Subject separation is one of the best we've seen. Background blur is very nice. Nighttime photo from the main camera look fine with true to life color, but sadly there is no OIS. The shutter speed is restricted, so noise reduction algorithm make the image a little bit soft. Wide angle shooting is still looks great, but the telephoto option is not available since it's used digital zoom instead. You can get better low light quality photo if you use the night mode, which bring more detail since it retains some highlight and shadow. Mi 9 selfie camera is 12 megapixel camera with f2.2. The level of detail is also good. The dynamic range is still great as well. You can capture video up to 4K at 60 frames per second. Video from the main camera is great, plenty of detail and low noise, but you cannot use the telephoto lens. You can use the ultra wide lens to capture 4K resolution up to 30 fps. There is EIS available in the smartphone, so it can smooth out the video while shaking, but it cut off some field of view out of the video. The call quality of the Xiaomi Mi 9 is great. Even it got tiny earpiece on the top, but the sound quality is good. We can hear the caller clearly by the small earpiece. For the battery life, I got 5 to 6 hours of screen on time since I don't really use for gaming or high intensive app at all. So to conclude this video up, the Xiaomi Mi 9 got the top Snapdragon 855 with 7nm chipset. The performance is very fast. We got a triple camera setup which are great. The battery life is very good with fast charging. Even it got 3300 mAh. There are also some downside for this device, like there is no OIS for the camera, no official waterproof rating, no headphone jack or the expandable storage. But if we consider about its price a little bit over $500, so it's one of the best deal that we can get, which is around half of the flagship device from Samsung and Apple, which costs around $1,000. So hope you enjoy watching this video and give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for video like this to come up. And thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.